Hello everybody. Okay, so I'm gonna wait for everyone to pop on and then we'll get started. I'm gonna post my shopping link right here in the comments, so everything you're about to see is gonna be available right here at rayahopebeauty.com. It's where you can find all of the makeup and pretty much anything I talk about is all gonna be available right there for purchase. We have a love it guarantee, so if you don't love anything for any reason, you can just return it for your money back. And yeah, it's really, really good savings right now. There's so many good deals happening. So when you pop on, let me know where you're from. And if you guys need to be color matched or need any help picking out any products at all, just let me know and I would be more than happy to help. All I need is a selfie facing a window and I can give you a really good color match. Okay, so we'll go ahead and get started. I'm gonna share this to my pages. I have one page called Beauty by Raya Hope, and that's kind of where a lot of my tutorials are saved. And then I have a page called that as well, Beauty by Raya Hope. So make sure you're following both of those. Yay, thanks Pam, I so appreciate that. Yes, and just like Pam, make sure that you click that bottom left-hand corner button to be able to share this with your family and friends. All right, hello, hi guys. Awesome, hello from Belgium, very cool. Okay, so we'll go ahead and get started. So today we are gonna be doing like a holiday inspired look. We have a holiday party tonight, so I thought what better time to do a holiday look than right now, since that's pretty much what is happening all over. So we're gonna do full coverage and I'm gonna do kind of a pretty eye look. I have this like idea in mind, so let's hope that I can pull it off, but we'll give it a go. Hello, hi guys. Thank you. So don't mind Ryan, he's gonna be walking throughout the tutorial. We're finishing up the closet sale, so he's gonna be all over the place, so don't mind him. Aw, yay, Melissa, that makes me so happy. Awesome. Hello, welcome guys. Okay, so we'll go ahead and get started. So like I said, we're gonna be doing full coverage, and when I do full coverage, my favorite routine is using my BB Flawless Complexion Enhancer in the shade Bisque and my Liquid Touch Foundation in the shade Lace. And I love mixing those two together, so I'll just like pile them on top of one another on my powder concealer brush. Move my mirror a little closer together. And then I just kind of tap it around my face, and then we'll start to blend in just like this. This combo is really, really great for all skin types, whether you have oily skin, mature skin, dry skin, because you're mixing the two foundation combos. So the Liquid Touch Foundation is more of a medium to full coverage. It is a powder finish and it's a little bit thinner of consistency than you're probably going to be used to, but it's incredible for your skin. Actually also has this ingredient in it that helps to produce collagen, which helps your skin look tighter and more youthful, so you're like aging backwards by using it, which is pretty dang cool. And then the BB Flawless, it's always tricky with a turtleneck. The BB Flawless is going to be more of your hydrating finish, your hydrating coverage with a light to medium coverage, and it's a little bit thicker of consistency. So when you mix the two together, you literally get like the perfect combo. Jessica, I would try maybe spritzing it with some rose water. Thank you. So I use my Zote bar. It's from Walmart. You can get it in the laundry detergent aisle. And I use that kind of like as a washboard to wash my makeup brushes. I have actually a tutorial on how I do it saved on my IGTV. If you don't already, make sure you follow me on Instagram. My name there is Raya Hope, and I have a ton of quickie tutorials saved on my IGTV, which if you go to my page, Raya Hope, on, like I said, Instagram, there's like this little TV icon. If you click that, you would be able to see all of the short little tutorials that I have. Yes, I always, always, always prime. So what I do before makeup is I use my, let's see if I threw it in there. I did. It's like at the bottom. I use my Touch Bold setting spray. So I spray this all over my face, and then I use my Glorious Face Primer. I apply that all over my face, and then I spray this again. So I do setting spray, primer, setting spray, and that not only sets my skin, but it also sets the primer. So we are fully primed. It's crime not to prime. Just keep that in your mind. Ooh, we just created a poem. Before your makeup. So right now, I just have on about 3 drops of the Liquid Touch Foundation in Lace, and then 1 like dollop of the like less than a dime size amount of the BB Flawless mixed on the powder concealer brush. So as you can see already, It's incredible coverage, and it just glides right on, and it just looks so dang flawless. So I'm actually gonna grab just a little bit more of the BB Flawless and just tap this around. I'm not gonna do a ton of coverage because honestly, I really like what I'm seeing right now. And then we're gonna go in with our Blending Bud by Unique, and this is damp. So I rang it underneath the water until, and squeezed it, and then I squeezed it until no water falls from it. That's how you know it's ready to use. And now we're just gonna use this to go over everywhere. This not only gets into those hard to reach areas like our under eye and around our nose, but it's also making our makeup look super duper smooth. So if you experience any fine lines or wrinkles, or you just feel like your makeup's not settling right in your skin or on your skin, using the blending buds is crucial for getting that really flawless porcelain doll finish. So I always go over my eyelids and then just all around until I really like the coverage that I see. But feels amazing, doesn't feel like you're wearing anything at all, doesn't look heavy, feel heavy. It's so light. Doesn't always blend down your neck. Yes, I do use tanner all year long, and my favorite tanner is by Glow Pro. You can message me and I'll give you the link to it and also the coupon code. Yes, thanks, Mom. Yes, Mona, message me. Aw, thank you. All right, so now we're going to use concealer. I'm going to go in with the Skin Perfecting Concealer in the shade Organza. I always warm it up in between my fingers like this. And then we're just going to tap this on our under eye. And like I said, we're going to use the shade Organza today. And then whatever's left, I just kind of pop in my highlighted areas, which is like your T-zone. And then now we're going to take the smaller blending bud and we're just going to buff that in. And this not only is going to make our under eye much more brighter and more youthful, but it's also going to conceal any dark circles. So instead of just sitting in this area, we're going to take it down like this, kind of in an upside down triangle. And this is going to hide your dark circles the best. And then I always take it like up and over my nose and then blend it in those highlighted areas. But I'm telling you, if you haven't tried this concealer yet, it is so incredible. So opaque, meaning you can't see through it at all. So if you struggle with sunspots, acne scars, anything like that, the concealer is definitely going to be a must. So everything is available right here, RheaHopeBeauty.com, and my link is always open. So you can shop there whenever, whatever time, does not matter. I always have the same website, so RheaHopeBeauty.com. And now we're going to set our makeup. I'm going to spritz it with my setting spray. And then now I'm going to take my Touch Bold translucent setting powder, and we're just going to set our under eye and just wherever we use that concealer. This is going to make sure that our makeup just stays in place all day long. So if you experience your makeup smudging or coming off, or just your oils are pushing it off your skin, that's totally normal. It can happen to any and everyone. Doesn't even mean that you're oily, just could be that you work in an environment where your skin is creating oils to kind of protect itself. Or it could mean you're dehydrated, can mean a lot of different things, but the setting powder is incredible for holding everything in a place because it's going to absorb any of those oils that are pushing against your foundation. So instead of it making your foundation come off or look greasy, it's just going to absorb into this setting powder. Thank you. Love from South Africa. Oh, that's funny. Well, I hope you stay here. Would that cause more lines? So no, it wouldn't cause more lines, but if you do have a lot of fine lines or wrinkles, you could use less of it if you're worried about it accentuating it. Or I'm going to show you another idea or another trick onto getting your makeup to look really great if you do have a lot of fine lines and wrinkles. So hiding under eye bags. So I would definitely recommend those setting spray, and then I would also make sure that you're using the blending buds. Also, the rose water is really great for that too. Hello, happy Friday. Yes, both blending buds are going to be damp. Tried another product from Melanie, message me and I could help you for makeup. My unders look older even though I prime and use the blending buds. So Linda, message me. Maybe you need more hydration for your under eyes. Yes, Mona, you can message me and I can help you get set up for selling. So for mature dry skin, I would do the stick foundation, Melissa. Thank you for sharing. I so appreciate that. Okay, so now if you do have fine lines or wrinkles, or you are a little bit older and you don't want to use a setting powder, this is another option for you. So you can use the Mineral Touch pressed powder. I'm gonna use the shade Scarlet, which is the lightest shade, in that dry beauty blender again. You're just gonna tap it in this product till you get that on there, and then you're just gonna push this underneath your under eye. So why this is better than a setting powder if you have dry skin is because not only is it a pressed powder, but it's also designed for mature skin, so it's not going to be drying on your skin. So if you're worried about that, that's a really great option. And it's also a lot kind of gentler and lighter on your skin. So again, we're just going to use that fan brush by Unique and just fan away anything, because we just want it to lay on our skin nicely. We don't want like a ton of product on there. And then now we're going to set everything. So as you see, we do have some discoloration now that we've highlighted, use concealer, all of that. So now we're going to make everything just blend together and just mesh. So for color matching, all I need is a selfie facing a window. You could be wearing makeup, doesn't matter, as long as it's natural light. So right now, for example, I'm sitting in front of my window. Here, I'll turn you guys around so you can see it. There's rain. So I'm sitting in front of this window right here, and that's why I have all of this natural light that's hitting my face. So that's the best for color matching, because we still are inside, so we don't have any shadows, but we have that natural light shining against our skin. So if you want to be color matched accurately, I can give that to you. I can give you the perfect color match. All I need from you is a selfie. So if you want to be color matched, or you need to know what products to grab for your skin, just message me and I would be thrilled to help you. I tried your skincare regimen. Feels great. I also grabbed the moisturizer. Yay! I'm so excited. The moisturizer you will use at last. To use the damp blending buds under your eyes for the pressed powder. So no, the pressed powder that I use the blending bud for, that's going to be dry. All right, so now I'm going to use the pressed powder in the shade Satin, which is like my everyday shade. And we're going to use a big giant kabuki brush. Message me for the link to this guy. It's not by Unique. And we're just going to tap this all over. And as you see, it's already beginning to make everything look super blended together. It's also going to add another kind of layer to our skin, which is going to help to protect us from any element that's going to try to make our makeup look oily, greasy, heavy, anything like that. This pressed powder is so incredibly silky soft. It's actually designed for mature skin. So if you have fine lines and wrinkles, or you have dry skin and you think, oh, I can't use pressed powder, that might be true with other pressed powders, but you can use this one. What would you do for brightening your under eye? So I would still use the pressed powder in the shade Scarlet for brightening your under eye, Megan, because the pressed powders do run a little bit lighter. No, he's not wrapping presents. He's doing my closet sale. So he's mailing out everybody's orders that purchase from the sale. Awesome. Hi, welcome. Message me for the link to this brush, Melanie. All right, so we're just going to keep patting this around our skin until we really like the coverage. And again, doesn't feel like I'm wearing anything at all. Okay, so now that we have full coverage, now it's time to contour and highlight. So we're gonna add that structure back to our skin. Satin is my all year color, really. Especially because I self-tan. If I was super duper white, my color would probably be the shade Velour in the pressed powder. Can you do a video sometime applying eyeshadow the right way for hooded eyes? Yes, Melissa, I actually, when I do my eyeshadow, I'll be going over what you should do for hooded eyes. Loretta, if you just want to message me, I can give you a shopping link, and I can walk you through how to purchase in the cheapest way possible. Okay, so now for contouring, I'm going to use the Beachfront bronzer in the shade Hermosa, and I'm going to use my tapered blusher brush. We're just going to swirl it in the cap, tap any product off, and then you're going to start for the top of the ear, working to the corner of the mouth. So we're just going to take this brush vertically and just follow that natural contour, or I can't talk. The natural hollow. Goodness gracious, could not figure out that word. Now we're going to turn this horizontally? No, vertically. And then we're going to swirl it in this area to really soften up that line. Because we don't want it to look like we have a line. We want it to look very, again, melted, blended, whatever phrase you want to use. So same thing over here. Going down horizontally in that hollow towards the corner of the mouth from the ear. It's kind of where you know where to do that line. And you want to stop 2 finger lengths away from your mouth. And then you're going to turn it. And you're just going to swirl it over that and see how it just softens it up, kind of blends it out, but not too much. And it just kind of creates your bone structure. It gives you back that dimension to your skin that you would naturally have if you weren't wearing foundation. And then same thing in the forehead. Just kind of stick to the hairline, just this area. I don't like to go beneath my eyebrows, but I know some women who like to take it all the way down. It's all personal preference on how far you want to take your contour and how dark you want to do it. If you want something that's very light, very, I don't know, safe, if you're learning how to do your contour, you could just use the shade Sunset, which is the lightest shade. Now around the jawline, we're just going to follow that. I take it about where I stopped my contour, just this area right here. And this is just going to warm up our face. Makeup. Question, how do you organize all your tools? I've tried different ways. For my brushes, I just have them in this like acrylic little brush holder. I got on Amazon. Aw, thank you. Yes, make sure you share this live to your wall so then when you get your products in the mail, you can just watch it on the replay and do your makeup with me. So yes, if you have chubby cheeks or if you have like more of a round shaped face, contouring would do wonders for you. It'll still give you, it'll do the same exact thing that it's doing for me. It really just accentuates your bone structure. Now for your nose, I just squeeze the brush and then I run it down the sides of my nose. So I'm wearing the shade Lace in the Liquid Touch Foundation and the shade Bisque in the BB Flawless, and then I'm wearing the shade Satin in the Pressed Powder. But to answer your question for a round face, you would just follow the exact same routine I'm doing. All right, so now for blush. This is my favorite color, and it's back in stock finally. This is the shade Sisterly. It's this really gorgeous blush. So you can smile and tap this on. It's really similar to that blush by NARS that was called Orgasm. That was super huge, really popular. And this one's super similar. It gives you just that flush color, but it also kind of plays off with the sheen, which almost acts as a highlight. So if you are balling on a budget, this would do wonders because it's going to act as not only a highlight, but a blush as well. So see how this just gives you that flush color back so you don't look washed out, you don't look like you're a zombie. But it doesn't make you feel like you're wearing clown makeup. It just simply gives you that flush color and it plays off that contour really well. All right, so now for highlight, because it is the holidays, I like to really bump up my highlight. So I've been loving using this guy right here. This is the Touch on the Mode Luminizer, and this is in the shade Pearly, which is this really gorgeous kind of goldy color. And we're gonna use our finger because the warmth of our hand is gonna really melt it into our powder on our face. So it's gonna make it look not like we're straight up drawing a line. So we're just gonna take that and kind of tap it like this on the highest parts of your cheekbones. Yay, hi Kristen, hi Crystal. All right, so tapping this on just like so. And then now to really bump up our highlight. And you guys, if you've been feeling like your makeup looks dull or boring, a highlight would really spruce it up without breaking the bank. All right, so now we're gonna take the same product, which is Touch of the Mode Luminizer, but this is the powder form in the shade color Pearly. And we're gonna take a fluffy brush and we're gonna kind of swish this on the bridge and tip of your nose and then the highest parts of your cheekbone. Now I'll use a little bit heavier of a hand for this part because I really want to kind of blend out that cream. And I also really want to make that highlight pop. See that? See when the sun hits it, it just kind of glows. It's gonna give you this really pretty dewy finish without making you feel oily. But it also photographs really well and just looks really pretty, especially during the holidays. So just like that. Not pretty? Thank you. Yes, Serene, I know, that was my favorite blush too, but Sisterly honestly is pretty much exactly like it. All right, so now for eyebrows, we're gonna quickly brush through our brows with the Lash Brow Comb. I swear by this guy, it's like one of the most underrated products on our website. So first off, it makes your brows go in the direction they need to go, but then it also has this metal side that you can comb through your eyelashes, and it's so important for getting your mascara to look incredible, because just like the hair on your head, the hair on your eyes also needs to be brushed. So we just comb through like that, so that way when it's time for our mascara, it glides straight on instead of having to kind of comb your lashes while it's applying, which it's not meant to do. So make sure you brush your lashes. Crystal, try undoing from your Wi-Fi unless I'm blurry for anybody else. Am I blurry for anybody else? All right, so now for brows, like I said, we're gonna do the brow pencil in the shade Medium, which this is by far my favorite brow product just because it's so fast and it makes it so easy. So I start here in the front where I have all that brow hair and just take it right up to the arch. And then I take it directly down into the tail. I just kind of fling this out. So I'm elongating my lash while I'm doing so. Now I'm going to follow the tear duct straight up, and that's kind of where you know where to cap off your brows. Straight up into the top of the brow and then connect it. And same thing down here. We're going to very lightly connect all of this sparse area, and then whatever direction your brow hair is going, that's the direction that you're going to draw. So for example, this brow hair is going up, so I'm going to sketch up. And this brow hair goes this way, so I'm going to go this way. Same thing. Okay. So if I'm blurry for anybody, just unconnect from your Wi-Fi or reconnect. See if that helps. Let me know. And if I'm still blurry, I'll try to fix it. And then you're just gonna keep doing those same exact steps until you like the coverage or the darkness or the thickness, just like that. All right, looking great. Could you please send me the link to the brush? Yes, Deborah, send me a message right now. That way when I get off, I can be able to respond to you and give you the link. Just because when I get off these lives, the comments disappear. So there's no way for me to go back and find your comment to give you the link. So message me, please. And that goes for anybody. If you want anything from me, a link or a color match or a question, if I didn't see your comment, believe me, I'm not trying to ignore you. It's so hard to do your brows and read at the same time. So make sure that you send me a message. I always respond to my messages same day. So please shoot me a message if you need to be color matched or if you have any questions at all. I've also been with Younique for almost 4 years now, and I've come to learn the cheapest and best ways to make your dollar really stretch on our website. Because honestly, the more you save, the more makeup you can afford, which I am all for that. So message me if you need any help with shopping. But if you want my tips, my favorite ways to save the most money is to check out the Sets and Collections tab on my website. Sets and Collections and the Kudos. If you do anything, grab a collection and then grab the Kudos. That's the best way to make your dollar stretch. All right, so for eyes, before I do my eyeshadow, I always like to do my eyeliner. So I'm going to take the Precision eyeliner in the shade Perfect, which is just like our black. And I like to put this on my waterlines. This is one of my favorite pencils to use because it's creamy, glides right on, and it doesn't build up in your tear ducts. I hate that. I'm gonna put it on the top waterline, which is basically just this line that goes right behind your eyelashes. You can also kind of open up your eye to do it. I remember when I first started doing that, that's what I had to do. Yay, perfect. I'll get back to your message as soon as I get off. All right, so now for eyeshadow. I was gonna go for this kind of like pinky red look I saw on Instagram this blogger did. So we're gonna see if I can pull that off, which I know you guys haven't seen the picture, so it'll look good to you regardless. Just kidding. But hopefully it looks better. All right, so we're gonna use the Addiction Palette 6 because it has some colors that I saw in the photo. So this is Addiction Palette 6, which is one of my favorite palettes just because it comes with so many everyday and full glam looks. So if you're trying to get like an eyeshadow palette that you can use for day in, day out, but also for holiday looks, this would be the perfect one. No matter what color eyes you have, blue, brown, gray, green, hazel, whatever, there's a color in here for you. So Addiction Palette 6 is what we're gonna use. And we're gonna kind of wing this, so bear with me. All right, so first thing I'm gonna do is take the fluffy crease brush. There's nothing on this one. And we're gonna grab this color right here, which is Calm. It's just a matte kind of champagne color. And we're gonna use this all over as our base. I like to buy foundation brush using. Sylvia, send me a message. I would love to help. Oh, thank you. Yes, Helen, message me a selfie facing a window and I can give you a color match. All right, so we're gonna pop this all over. Just real quick. All right, so now that we have Calm all over, now I'm gonna switch up brushes. Same brush, but just a dirty one. Again, fluffy crease brush, and we're gonna grab this color right here, which is Enthralled, which is this matte light brown. And we're gonna pop that in the crease and then work it down into the eye. And I always think this motion when I'm putting on my eyeshadow. Rainbow, rainbow, zigzag. And that really helps, keeping that motion in mind, really helps to blend it out as you're applying. So instead of just going back and forth and then having to go back and blend it all in and blend it all out, making it look really melted and really flawless, you're doing it as you go. So it's less work in the end. That's right, Lori. So the eyebrow pencil I use is in the shade medium. It's only 19 bucks. It's under brows on my website. The website's really easy to navigate. All you have to do is go to wherever you're putting the product. So say you're looking for foundation, it'd be under face because that's where it goes. If you're looking for mascara, it's gonna be under eyes because that's where it would go. So they try to make it easy. But if you have any trouble with the website, please don't hesitate to message me. I can easily and very quickly send you any direct links that you need. So just message me. What is your opinion on the spray foundation? Oh, I love it. It's so good. If you haven't grabbed it yet, I highly encourage you to do so. There's no way to get it on any kind of sale because it's brand new product. But honestly, it's worth every single penny. It's so incredible. But my favorite foundations would be the spray foundation or the liquid foundation. Hi, Jenny. Okay, so once we've done enthralled, and as you see, I'm kind of taking it on the inner corner, bringing it in, outer corner, bringing it in, and then throughout. So it's gonna kind of act as not only our crease color, but our transitional color as well. So we might come back to that. So now we're gonna go in with this color right here, which is the shade Blazing. This kind of red maroon color. It's also matte. And we're gonna grab a different fluffy crease brush. I'm telling you, you can't have enough of these. And I'm going to focus that on the outer corner and the inner corner. So the first thing I'm gonna do is go on the outer corner and get a lot of that pigment out. And then I'm gonna take whatever was left over on the brush and bring it inward. We're kind of boxing in the color that's gonna be the main attraction. So same thing over here, outer corner. And whatever's left over, inner corner. And on this outer corner, I'm gonna kind of bring it in to that crease just to blend everything together. Just like so. I want the outer corner to be a little bit darker than anything else, just to create some depth to the eye. All right. Once we feel like we've done that, then we'll move on to the star of the show. If anyone has any questions, holler them out. Holla, holla. Okay. All right, so we might come back to that color, but for now we're gonna move on to this color right here, which is the shade Delightful. We're gonna use it on our finger. Isn't that pretty? It's kind of like this pinky champagne metallic. And we're gonna pop that right in the center. Nowhere else, just right here. Just like that. And the reason we're using our finger is just because it's gonna get on there a little more intensely than if we were using a brush. But you could also do another option. If you're like, I don't wanna use my finger. You can use the Deluxe brush and you can spritz it with your setting spray. It's just gonna make the color look even more pigmented. And you'll just grab that and you'll push it on as well. But like I said, we're just gonna stick to the center of the eyelid. Just like so. And then now, we're gonna just blend everything out. So I'm just gonna go through pretty much every color that I've already done, which was Enthralled, that matte brown, just in the crease. And then grab the brush that I did Blazing with, which was that maroon purpley color. I love the BB Flawless. I would try mixing the two together like I did today. It's probably my favorite combination, honestly, is the BB Flawless mixed with the Liquid Touch. Okay. Just wanted to darken it up a little bit more. Isn't that pretty? Pretty. Somebody freaks when you use your hands. I know. Some people freak out using their hands. They just don't like it for sanitary reasons. So that's why I always like to give you multiple options on what to do. What to do. Yes, I am going to the Bahamas. You know it. The kids are at school. Makes it great for me. Yes, the mixture is honestly probably the best for everyone. If you're like struggling with any kind of makeup issues, the best thing to do is grab the BB Flawless mixed with the Liquid Touch. All right, so now that we've done everything, I'm going to turn the brush and use the side I didn't, and I'm going to go in with the shade Lofty, which is just a champagne color, and I'm going to use this on the corner, inner corner, just to kind of spruce up the eye look and make it look a little more festive and more wide awake, a little bit more open. You don't have to be like crazy, like blendable in this area. It just kind of throws it on. All right. And then very last step, to kind of make it all look like a cohesive finished look, I'm going to grab this brush, which is the liner shader, and I'm going to grab this color again, which was Blazing, and I'm going to mix it with this color, which is Ostentatious, I believe, which is just like a darker chocolate brown. So I'm going to just tap my brush in both of those. And then now I'm going to drag this underneath the lower lash line, and it's just going to give it more of a cohesive finished look. It's also going to make sure, or make it look like we have mascara on the bottom lash line, because if you've been watching me for any amount of time, you know I don't like wearing mascara down there. I have super long eyelashes from using our Esteem Lash Serum, which is only $24, which is insane to me. That's priced so low, and it's such a good product. But it makes your lashes grow like weeds. But that's what I use every night, so my lashes have grown so long that they touch my under eye. So if I'm wearing mascara there, it smudges, which who's a fan of that? So I like to use eyeshadow to make it look like I have mascara down there. So tricky tricks. Okay, see how it just kind of makes it look a little bit more smoky, a little more cohesive. And you can go as crazy with this color as you want. I'll flip that brush around, just kind of blend it out a little. All right, so now for any eyeshadow that may have fallen, I'll take my empty brush and just sweep, and then just gonna look at you guys and make sure everything looks blended, smoky, before I do this next trick. Okay. So the next thing I like to do is take my blending bud that I use for everywhere else, and we're going to take that and we're going to very firmly and quickly bounce this off our skin. And this is going to pick up any eyeshadow that may have fallen, but it's also going to kind of sharpen this up. I don't like to have the really tight wing look. That's just I'm not a fan of that on myself. But I also don't want it to look like I have eyeshadow where it shouldn't go. So using your blending bud to shape that is an easy little trick. All right, so now we're gonna set our makeup and do our mascara and our lips. And the reason that I set my makeup before I do those things is because instead of setting our makeup after our mascara is on, it makes it more wet when you spray it, because it's a setting spray, and then your mascara will smudge. So if you have been struggling with your mascara staying in place, try that. It's done wonders for me. I wish. All right, so now for lashes, I'm going to start first with the lash primer. Just like your face, it's a crime not to prime. The same goes for your lashes. So I love this lash primer because it not only gives you even more length and volume, but it also helps to curl your lashes and it hydrates them. So from the base of the lash all the way up. Sorry. Yay, hi, thank you. Yes, I'm on the mend. You guys know how the holiday cough is. It is never ending. Okay, so base of lash all the way up. And then I'm going to go in with this guy right here, which is the 4D mascara. This is one of my favorite mascaras I've ever used, hands down. Has fibers and gel infused in it. It has dual bristles on there, which is really rad. So you don't have to worry about any fibers falling. I know, right? Llama lashes for sure. But it gives you crazy good length and volume. And I like to just do base of the lash all the way up. Sorry. Yeah, the white one was the primer. And you'll just do your mascara right over top. I don't need to use the lash curler because the Esteem Lash Serum that I use every single night actually has a curling property in it that helps your lashes curl, and so does the lash primer. So I actually haven't had to curl my lashes in probably like 2 or 3 years. Which is nice, let me tell you. Hi, Paula, welcome. All right, so now that we have that on, what I've been loving to do lately is taking this guy right here, which is the Waterproof Epic Mascara. I love the wand on this. Helps to like comb through your lashes really, really nicely, but it also makes your mascara waterproof. Just like that. Just really enhances it. All right, and same on this side. Okay, lashes are on. I clean my blending buds with little laundry detergent bar called Zote, Z-O-T-E. I have a tutorial on how I do it saved on my IGTV on Instagram and also on my YouTube channel, which if you search Rhea Hope on YouTube and Instagram, you'll find my all my things. Thank you. I'm telling you guys, the Esteem Lash Serum's bomb. All right, so now I'm going to do one of my favorite combinations for holiday. So I'm going to use the lip liner in the shade Prudent, which is my favorite. I use it probably every single day. And we're going to line our lips with this. It's my favorite way to overdraw my lips as well. I know, isn't palette 6 so pretty? All right, now at the top. I love how they just glide on. So how to overdraw your lips, you ready? You go, see where your lip line ends? Like the pigment changes? You're gonna take your pencil and you're gonna put it right on top of that line. Then you're just gonna follow the natural shape of your lip. Just like that. But in the center here, you'll go a little bit higher and then bring it back down. Same thing. A little bit higher, bring it back down. And same here, a little bit higher or lower, and then bring it back to your natural lip shade. Yes, I always overdraw. I just love pouty lips. So the best way to get that pouty lip look is with overdrawing your lips with a lip liner. Also, the Hottie Lip Plumper is bomb. All right, so now we're gonna go in with the liquid lipstick in the shade Subtle. And we're gonna put that all the way on. Take it all the way to the lip liner. Okay. Then I'm gonna take my finger, just blend it out. And then now, we're gonna take the liquid lipstick in the shade Sparkling and put it right in the middle. This is also gonna give you a super pouty look. I'm not even gonna blend it in with this. I'm gonna use my finger. And blend that out. I like using my finger because it gives me more control. Also makes it really smooth. Now you have the most gorgeous, matte, kind of nudie pink lip. Isn't that pretty? Now, if you wanted something more glossy on top, you could take the shade Lucid. Which should I... Yeah. Got it. We're gonna take Lucid. I'm gonna pop it right in the middle. Oh, I love it. I'm sorry. It holds up really, really well with eating and drinking. I love these liquid lipsticks, but if you really want to prolong the wear of while you're wearing it, line your whole lip with your lip liner underneath. That way, as the liquid lipstick maybe will fade throughout the day, the lip liner stays because these are smudge proof. So that's another trick to getting your lipstick to last all day. So that was my little holiday look for you guys. I hope you enjoyed that. The 4D mascara, I believe, is $29, but everything is available right here, RheaHopeBeauty.com. And if you guys need any recommendations or links or help or anything like that, just message me and I would love to help you. So you can shop right here, RheaHopeBeauty.com, and you can send me a message. Make sure that you click that share button in your bottom left-hand corner. I will actually be on in a little while to do a try-on haul. Hopefully this cough will go away by then. To do a really fun holiday try-on with a really, really cute boutique called Style Snob. So I will see you guys soon. So make sure that you all sign up for my texting notifications, which is super easy. You just type Rhea Hope to the number 83361. That'll opt you in to receive my notifications. That way you'll be notified when I go live and if there's any like crazy deals going on the website. So I will see you guys soon over right here, right where you're watching Eat Dark Chocolate. No problem there, Karen. All right, see you guys soon. Make sure you send me a message if you haven't done so. And a huge reminder, if you guys have not placed your orders, today is the last day to place your orders before, to guarantee shipping by Christmas Eve. So if you have not yet ordered today. And if you're placing an order of $200 or more, make sure you message me before you place your order so I can set you up a link that will earn you a free setting powder and hydrating face primer. So you get those two things free with an order of $200 or more. And, but you need to message me beforehand so I can set you up a link. Jane, it'll be Rhea Hope, and you'll text message like on your cell phone, like you're sending someone a text. The phone number is 83361, and then the subject in which you're going to text that is Rhea Hope, all one word, all lowercase. So I will talk to you guys soon. See you in a minute. Bye.